Good evening here from Cottisbell Field for Game 2 of this conference doubleheader. Leading off for the gents. It's going to be number 27, Carson Livesey. He'll swing at that one, fielded cleanly by Tyler. The flip over to James Taylor will be the first out. And with that, the third baseman, Clay Menard, is going to step into the box. And that one's going to be swung on, hitting to right center, and that's going to get down. Drain still chasing after it, and I think it's going to be a triple. And Menard is going to get into third safely for a one-out triple. And that's going to bring up the first baseman, Alex Miller. Trying to do a job here, bring a run home, get a quick lead. First pitch to him is taken for a ball low. The 1-0 pitch from JT, swung on, hitting to center field. Drain's going to catch it, make the throw home. But Menard is going to score. So the Gents take a quick 1-0 lead in the first inning. That'll make it 2 outs now for the cleanup hitter, Austin Benoit. First pitch to Benoit is going to be taken. Fastball in the outer half for a ball. Chan Green sets up away. There'll be a slider down. Ball 2. Make it a hitter's count now for Benoit. The 2-0 offering. Swung on, fouled off the right side. Two one count, nobody on, 2 outs. And the offering from JT is swung on and missed. Evens up the count at 2-2 now. The 2-2 offering from JT. Down in the dirt. Bring it to a full count now. That ball is yanked down the left field line, but it'll be foul. The Gents getting things started early, just like they did last game. Quick lead. And that ball's going to be ripped down the left field line for a fair ball. That's going to be extra bases for Benoit. Mason Doe is going to field it, get it in quickly. That'll be a 2-out double there. The Gents have motion. Now coming up to hit with a runner on second, Joby Boone. Had a base hit last game. trying to add on to their early lead here. The offering from JT is swung on, hit into left field. Mason Godot's tracking. He's going to make the play out there. The Gents go ahead and score 1 run on 2 hits and leave 1 runner on. Here come the Bulldogs ready to hit.
Right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Cott Isbell Field. Shout out to Kai on the call for that top half of the first. I was stuck in a Whataburger line, and he texted me. Y'all know how that gets. But shout out to the Singing Whataburger. They still got me fed. A little late getting over here, but now we're ready to go in the bottom of the first. But yeah, 1 run came across in that top half of the inning for the Gents on 2 hits. So that triple from Menard, someone he's been kind of building a reputation on with getting those extra base hits. Meanwhile, Eric Vasquez leading off this one with the ground ball to second base. And he is retired. Now bring up number 22, Hayden Kesselring. As on the mound for the Gents in this one is number 23, Blaine Hardy, the senior, 5'9", from Shreveport, Louisiana. Get a chance to see him in this game too. And the Gents, I'll tell you what, they were pretty motivated just walking by, leaving the stadium after game 1 had just ended. They were pretty fired up in their post-game huddle, getting ready for game 2. So not surprised they got off to a hot start back in the first inning. Now here's Kesselring at the plate, looking at a 1-1 count. That one goes a bit low. Makes it 2-2. Kesselring back last game. Got a couple base hits, went 2 for 5, and a run scored. 2-2 count here, and the pitch from Hardy is in there for strike 3. Got him looking. So a nice start for Blaine Hardy as he breezes through the first 2 batters. And now will face number 42, Xavier Arias. Xavier was a big reason for that second half comeback last game. And Arias started 0 for 2, but ended 2 for 3 with a double and a 2 RBI base hit plus a run scored. So he was instrumental in kind of the pull away for the Bulldogs last game. Oh, 1 here grounded towards the hole between short and second. The throw is going to just beat Arias, as that was a close call at first, but strong throw in from short, and Xavier grounds out to end the inning. So Hardy goes 3 up, 3 down to start the bottom of the first. We'll go top 2. Please stay with us.
Texas Lutheran University, we believe a better world is possible, and it all starts with you. For more than a century, we've been preparing students just like you to follow their dreams and embrace their potential. With small class sizes to facilitate relationship building and affordable tuition, we're committed to you. Because at TLU, you're not just a student, you're part of a community. TLU. Learn boldly, live to inspire. Learn more at tlu.edu.
Welcome back to Cod Isabel Field. Top 2 in this one, 1-0 our score. There's JT Taylor back to work, and that is a liner into right field. A solid base hit there for number 18 Walker Wickland, who continues his solid day. He was had one of the stronger performances for the Gents in game 1, and gets started with a leadoff base hit here, doing the DH and duties. Now facing off here against number 25, Colin Pitts, is JT Taylor. Quick check on first. Nothing doing. After a quick timeout there, we're back in action as Taylor will try to have another pickoff attempt happen there. Wickland at first and nobody out. So it bounces to the plate there. Green blocks it off. A bit outside from JT, goes to 2-0. So on ground ball to third, Arias, 5, 4, 3, double play. Well done by the Bulldog infield. Once again, they continue to stay sharp out there. As Arias turns too quickly, and Vasquez a quick turn to first. As pitch grounds into the double play. So now base is empty for the catcher, number 24, Jake Gointz. He will pop this one up. Chase Bourgeois will fall underneath it, and that is out number 3. So JT Taylor makes quick work of the top of the second. We'll go bottom 2, 1-0 still our score. Centenary out in front. Please stay with us.
Rather than dream of a better world, make it happen with a TLU degree. Texas Lutheran University provides one-on-one opportunities for students to build their college resumes. As freshmen and sophomores, our students are already performing research with a professor, presenting at conferences, and building their portfolios to apply for graduate schools and professional health programs. The world needs you. Answer your calling. TLU. Learn boldly. Live to inspire. Learn more at tlu.edu.
Welcome back to Cotto Isbell Field. Adam Peavy leading off the bottom of the second. He faces off against Blaine Hardy for the first time. 1-1 count here to the Bulldog DH. Peavy sits on that one, but it grounds it hard right to the shortstop, and the throw over is in time for out number 1. Back-to-back 6-3 putouts going back to the last inning for the Bulldogs, and now we have number 8 Carson Drain back up. Pretty similar lineup for the Bulldogs here in game 2. If it ain't broke, don't fix it, as they got hot in down the stretch of game 1. But under the lights now here in game 2. TLU softball taking care of business as well, as I think they just took up 8-0 and just took the first game against Trinity. So shout out to the TLU softball getting the game 1 win over there at Work softball field. Now turn our attention back here as 0-1 count here to Carson Drain. Drain struggled back in game 1. couldn't really get anything going. As he took it 0 for 4 in that one. Now down 0-2 here to Blaine Hardy. ERA at 5.08. As strikes out looking there is Drain. That's the second looking strikeout that Hardy has gotten. Kestering now Drain. He's gotten both outfielders. And now Tyler Post will step back in. Post got a walk and a base hit back in game 1. And had some multiple nice plays at first. As there was a lot of defensive highlights from game 1, and we already got a double play here in game 2. As Post will jam shot that one foul. It's 1-1. One count makes it 2-1 now. As Post awaits the pitch. Here comes from Hardy. Breaking ball. That's a good looking changeup there. Drops in for the count go 2-2 with 2 out and nobody on. And his strike 3 swing and his Post will go down. Back-to-back Ks for Blaine Hardy. And he goes 1-2-3 in that second inning. So quite a start for Blaine Hardy as we will go top 3. Please stay with us. Welcome back to Cotton Isabel Field. Quick start to this one as we're in the top of the 3rd already. As both pitchers are off to fast starts. Now here we are back to the Gents lineup. It's 9-1-2 due up as we have a Braden Morse, the freshman, getting the start in this one as he pops that one up to shallow left. But Morse, the one change in the lineup. It's him instead of Keith this time in the 9 spot for the Centenary Gents. But a quick at-bat there, and now we'll go to number 27, Carson Livesey. As he looks at ball 1. Grounded out his first time up. Now looking at a 2-0 count here as Taylor trying to find the strike zone. This one line back up the middle, and that's going to be a 1-out base hit. There's a strong swing there from Lidisay. And that is the 4th hit now for the Gents. Now we'll go back to number 6, Clay Menard, who had that triple back when I just walked into the booth with Kai still on the call. Quick check on first. Nothing doing from JT. Arias playing in tight. No bunt attempt coming there. That one inside and kind of scoots away from Green. The throw down bounces, and Vasquez a nice snag before it went past both the middle infielders. One just missing again from JT. It's 2-0 count. Check on second, and not a bad pickoff attempt there. That one just close. This was Raw laid down the tag pretty quickly, but doesn't get the call. Good pickoff attempt there. Breaking ball, a nice pitch from JT. There's Menard looking now at a 2-1 count. Now 2-2. Lidisay at second and 1 out. This one grounded hard to second to Vasquez. Going to advance the runner, but 4-3 put out is made after the ball from post. But it's out number 2 and a runner out third now. And you got a early key moment in this one now with Alex Miller coming back up. An RBI sac fly his first time up. And now a chance to get another one if he can with Lidisay at third. And a good first pitch there from JT Taylor. Get to the outside bottom corner for strike one. The 1-1 from JT. Grounded to Bourgeois. Bourgeois running over to his left. The throw on the move in time. Chase Bourgeois shuts that scoring opportunity down as JT Taylor gets out of the jam there late. They strand a runner on third and hold Centenary scoreless once again in that inning. Score is still 1-0. TLU down 1. Please stay with us.
Welcome, everyone, to Texas Lutheran University, also known as TLU. TLU is known for its close-knit community, dedication to service learning, and commitment to helping students Match their talents and passions with the world's greatest needs.
Welcome back to College Isabel Field. Chase Bourgeois leading off this inning. First pitch swinging. That one's going to get through past the fellow shortstop and into left field. A nice line drive base hit for Chase to lead off the third. So now Mason Goodell will follow him. Goodell has been the bunt king as of late. Laid down 3 successful ones to end the game, as his last 3 at-bats were all bunts he reached on towards first base. And here goes another one. Goodell, a pretty good one laid down. And once again, it's becoming automatic for Mason Goodell. That one wasn't quite down the first base line. It was more towards second base, but he just puts him in the perfect spot and then uses that speed to reach base almost routinely now. So now Chance Green will come up with a couple of runners aboard and nobody out. Bunt attempt late. Bunt attempt there from Green going foul. Trying to advance both the runners. Still nobody out in this one. Good start to the inning. Now I check on first, and whoa. Getting caught up there at short between Bourgeois and I believe that's Boone over there at short. But nothing happening. We do it first. Bourgeois at second for Chance Green. A 1 count. First base playing way up. That's Miller as Green called for the strike there on another missed bunt attempt. Now Green will swing, and it's grounded right to third. They get the play at 1 and 2. Nicely done there by third baseman. That's Menard. Steps on the bag at 3 to get the lead runner and also still throws out Green. So they double him up there, and now it's Godot at second with 2 down for Eric Vasquez. Step back to the top of the order for Eric Vasquez. Try to bring home the runner. Unfortunately, this one lined right at the second baseman, kind of into the shift. And the Bulldogs come up empty after starting the inning with 2 base runners with nobody out. We'll go top 4, score 1-0. Please stay with us.
Texas Lutheran University, we believe a better world is possible, and it all starts with you. For more than a century, we've been preparing students just like you to follow their dreams and embrace their potential. With small class sizes to facilitate relationship building and affordable tuition, we're committed to you. Because at TLU, you're not just a student, you're part of a community. TLU. Learn boldly, live to inspire. Learn more at tlu.edu.
Welcome back to Cod Isbell Field as that one is flown foul. As JT Taylor goes back to work, and he's got Austin Benoit leading off against him. 1-2 count. That one goes outside for ball 2. Cod Isbell Field filling up. Had a pretty good crowd for game 1, but even bigger one here for game 2 with under the lights as softball finished up just playing the one game today. So much of the softball fans and some of your TLU softball players over here supporting the baseball team now. And it's a lot bigger crowd here in game 2 on this senior night doubleheader as Taylor, that one runs inside and gets Benoit on the hip, it looked like, and he shrugged it off no problem as he will get a leadoff hit by pitch. So now number 16, Joby Boone, back up, the shortstop. Popped out his first time. Now here he is with the runner on first and nobody out. Taylor with a pickoff attempt and nothing doing there. That one low and outside for ball 1 of the AB. One in there to Taylor, and it's going to be another ball, 2-0. The runner on first still. This one grounded to short. Bourgeois to 6-4. They will not get 3, though, as Good hustle there from Boone to avoid the double play ball. This one from Taylor does find the zone as it gets ahead of the count here early, 0-1. As Boone is at first after that fielder's choice, and now it's Wilkland back up. Another pickoff attempt, and no slide there from Boone to get back in safe. And now that one going to get past Chance Green again. It's him and JT Taylor not quite on the same page so far. Seen a couple of those. One count, one down, runner on second. That's Boone after he advanced on the kind of wild pitch. This one lined hard, post off his glove. And they will not send home Boone. Thought they might for a second. As Vasquez will trot in to hold him off at third. Not a bad effort from Tyler Post, but they're going to rule that a hit, as that would have been a tough play to make, so no error. So Wilkland with another base hit. He continues his hot swing in here this afternoon or evening. Now Chance Green and Coach Palmer will call time. We'll be right back.
More than dream of a better world. Make it happen with a TLU degree. Texas Lutheran University provides one-on-one opportunities for students to build their college resumes. As freshmen and sophomores, our students are already performing research with a professor, presenting at conferences, and building their portfolios to apply for graduate schools and professional health programs. The world needs you. Answer your calling. TLU. Learn boldly. Live to inspire. Learn more at tlu.edu.
Welcome back to Cottersville Field. JT Taylor settling in and back to work with this one into the gap, but luckily hangs in the air enough for Carson Drain to make the play. And they will send him home. The throw in is a close one, but Boone is able to, Boone able to make it in safely. Wilkland will stay at first, but it's now a 2-0 Centenary lead on the RBI sac fly from Pitts. It's their second RBI sac fly already to score both those runs. And now with 2 down and runner on first, it'll be the catcher, number 24, Jake Gontz. A 1 count here is JT Taylor trying to keep minimizing the damage. This one flowing out high and deep to right, but Drain's going to have enough room underneath it just in front of the warning track to make the play for out number 3. So we will go bottom 4 where Centenary adds another run on an RBI sac fly. Please stay with us.
Texas Lutheran University, we believe a better world is possible, and it all starts with you. For more than a century, we've been preparing students just like you to follow their dreams and embrace their potential. With small class sizes to facilitate relationship building and affordable tuition, we're committed to you. Because at TLU, you're not just a student, you're part of a community. TLU. Learn boldly, live to inspire. Learn more at tlu.edu.
Welcome back to Cod Isabel Field. Hayden Kesselring leading off this inning for the Bulldogs. It's 2, 3, and 4 due up. As Kesselring swing and a miss. The first pitch he sees for strike 1. He struck out looking his first time to Blaine Hardy, who's pitched well so far. Only allowed 2 hits and no runs through the first 3 innings of work for him. That one low and inside almost got a piece of Kesselring, but it will bounce behind the plate and be ball 1. Kesselring pulls it deep into the hole, and a slip there. Even if that slip doesn't happen, Kesselring probably reaches with his speed, as that one was way deep into the 5-6 hole. So Hayden Kesselring gets a leadoff reach there on the infield single. So now Xavier Arias will come up with Kesselring at first and nobody out. Quick check at first there, and center fielder back in safely. That one outside to X to make it, I believe, ball 2. Xavier will reach for that one and drive it foul. Count will actually be 1-1 to the Bulldog third baseman. This one driven down the line, and let's say foul as Xavier will have to come back. Good rip down that first base line, though. Count will go to 1-2. Comes the 1-2. Runner goes. That's Kesselring. Throw a bit high. The throw down, though, is another good one. As the Bulldogs now only their second stolen base attempt through the first 2 games, and they've been caught twice as Goins behind the plate has an arm. So now the base is empty for Arias and 1 down and a 2-2 count. I think it was Kesselring that got thrown out in that first game as well, so he's not fared well against Goins' arm. Now the 2-2 goes away, and Xavier will work the count full. And now Arias will reach first base. So Arias earns the walk, and now Peavy at the plate with 1 down and a runner on. As foul tipped into the catcher's glove, says the home plate umpire, there's strike 1. Check on Arias at first, but I doubt the Bulldogs will be as aggressive with their base run. I know they're down 2, but the 2 stolen base attempts, both from Hayden Kesselring, were unsuccessful so far. But Arias does have a pretty big lead over there at first. They'll stay put, and that one goes high. 1-1 between Hardy and Peavy. That one goes a bit low, but called strike 2. This one grounded slowly to short, 6-4. 3 double play. The Gents double up the Bulldogs as Peavy grounds into the double play. So the Bulldogs will end the bottom of the 4th still scoreless after just 1 hit, and we'll go top 5. Centenary out in front 2-0. Please stay with us. So Centenary off to a hot start here in this 5th inning as saw number 27 Livesey get on, and now a base hit there from Menard. A couple of base hits puts the runners at the corners, and now that'll call Coach Palmer to call time for JT Taylor. We'll be right back. All right, so back to work for JT Taylor after another mound visit. Big spot here, runners at the corners. As much as Centenary's kind of been in control in terms of just getting on base and out hitting the Bulldogs 7-3. It's only a 2-0 ball game, and the Bulldogs were down 2-0 in this kind of same spot in the game just last game, and then they rattled off 9 runs to follow to win that game pretty handily. So Bulldogs aren't accustomed to kind of being in these low spots early in ball games. They're definitely a second half kind of team. Another check on first from JT. One-0 outside, make it 2-0 as Taylor trying to find the strike zone right now. Facing off against a pretty talented bat in Alex Miller, the freshman. There, Taylor finds the strike zone. It's 2-1. Quick check on first. That one bounces off the bag all the way towards the fence. That's going to score a run on the error and advance the runner to second as well to make it 3-0 Gents. That was a low throw on the pickoff attempt from Taylor. Post couldn't snag it, and it popped off the bag. So 2-1 the count still to Miller. He lines this one into center. That's going to bloop in. That's going to score another Centenary run. It's now 4-0 Gents as they have come to play here in game 2. As Miller gets the RBI base hit. And Austin Benoit back up. Has a double and a hit by pitch so far. Now Taylor will step off the bag or the mound and settle back in. Needing 2 more outs to get out of the inning. We've seen a double play ball he got earlier. We love another one here against the Gents cleanup man. Little cut fastball. Green keeps it in front of him. But Taylor kind of struggling to find the strike zone right now. When he has, the Gents have hit off him, so he's in a bit of a tough spot. 4 runs on 8 hits for Centenary. Just 3 hits for the Bulldogs and no runs yet. They were down 2-0 before the Bulldogs started their slow comeback. But now trail 4-0 here in game 2 of this doubleheader. Runner goes, that's Miller, all 6 of him, as that one's going to ground it through past the hole and into the outfield as Godot gets it in quickly. But that puts multiple base runners aboard again with still only 1 out. So Miller at second, Benoit at first, with Joby Boone back up. Boone kind of a check swing. Strike was called anyways. It's 0-1. Another kind of hesitant swing there is Boone off his rhythm there at the plate as he's down 0-2. Count is 1-2. And JT Taylor got him swinging strike 3. As there's out number 2 that he's able to get, and now number 18, Walker Wickland back up. DH is 2 for 2 today. He's got about 5 hits now through these first two games of the series. He's one of the stars for the Gents. This one line over into center. And that's going to score another Centenary run, an RBI base hit for Wickland as he continues his hot series. And scores Miller from second. Benoit moves up to second as well, so it's now 5-0 Centenary as Taylor just needed 1 more out to stop the bleeding. There's 3 runs that come across this inning. Big curve, not a bad pitch from Taylor, but does not get the call. It goes to 1-0. That one fastball down the middle, make it 1-1. Pitch from JT. Changeup got him swinging through it. Nice pitch there from Taylor, which goes to 1-2. And a swing and a miss, strike 3. JT Taylor gets out of the inning. Striking out Pitts. But the Gents bring home 3 runs on multiple hits now. As the Dogs in a bit of a hole going to the bottom of the 5th. Down 5. Please stay with us.
Welcome, everyone, to Texas Lutheran University, also known as TLU. TLU is known for its close-knit community, dedication to service learning, and commitment to helping students match their talents and passions with the world's greatest needs.
than dream of a better world. Make it happen with a TLU degree. Texas Lutheran University provides one-on-one opportunities for students to build their college resumes. As freshmen and sophomores, our students are already performing research with a professor, presenting at conferences, and building their portfolios to apply for graduate schools and professional health programs. The world needs you. Answer your calling. TLU. Learn boldly. Live to inspire. Learn more at tlu.edu.
All right, welcome back, folks, to Cottersville Field. Hoping Mason Godot's all right. I'm sure most of y'all saw, looked like he got baseball hit right in the face or mouth there on the bunt attempt. So Asher Burnell the senior will replace him at the plate, looking at a 2-2 count as they let Hardy get warmed back up. But definitely a scary sight to see, and hoping Mason Godot's okay. But meanwhile, we got Tyler Post over there at second and Bourgeois at first with one down in the inning. Bulldogs trying to chip away here, down 5-0 here in game 2 as we reset things here at Cottersville. Two-two pitch. Burnell jam shot goes foul. Haven't seen much of Asher Burnell recently. Burnell is batting .263 on the year, making his 17th appearance. Started in 14 games. Saw him a lot more early in the season. He's kind of gone out of the rotation down the stretch, but gets a shot here to replace Godot as he flies that one out the right field. It's going to be deep enough to almost advance post. He thought about it. Now let's stay at second. So Bunnell flies out to right for out number 2, and now here comes Chance Green with 2 down and 2 on. First pitch to Green outside for ball 1. That one goes inside for ball 2 to Green. 2-0, 2 down. Big at bat here, trying to keep the inning alive and hopefully bring home a couple of runs to keep back in this thing. Pitcher Green runs inside, and that's going to hit him as well. Got Green on the elbow. So Chance Green with a hit by pitch that he'll reach on. And that loads the bases, so that's one way to get on base. And now back to the top of the order for Eric Vasquez. The base is loaded and 2 outs. It's the kind of spot you want to be in for the senior on senior night. Had the pregame festivities all the way back at 3:30 this afternoon. Now here we are almost 9 o'clock. Game 2 of this doubleheader. Bulldogs took game 1, 9-2. Now here's Vasquez with the bases loaded. Post at third, Bourgeois at second, Green at first. First pitch to Eric, high for ball 1. Vasquez 0 for 2 here in this one. Ground out and a line out. But is dialed in here for this big at-bat. 1-0, Vasquez jammed, foul. And it goes to 1-1. I'd say this is the biggest at-bat of the game so far. As Eric would want nothing more to bring home as many runs as he can to get the Dogs back in it. Big leads all around. Vasquez swing and a miss, strike 2. One-two pitch, bouncing away, and a nice stop from Goentz to avoid there any runs coming home. That one again low and in the dirt, ball 3. So full count. What a pitch upcoming right here. Payoff pitch, full count, bases loaded, 2 out. Bottom 5, Bulldogs down 5-0 as we got a loose baseball here coming from the bullpen. As that'll make things a bit anticlimactic before this pitch. And now here we go. Payoff pitch incoming from Hardy. Runners go. That one might have been drifting outside. That could have been ball 4 perhaps. Vasquez I think knows it, but did get a piece of it to stay alive, so he'll take it. Vasquez trying to get on base. And Kesselringer waits behind him, hoping to get a chance as well. Payoff pitch, part 2, incoming. Vasquez, a line drive shot down the left field line. That's going to score 1, 2, and they'll send home Chance Green as well. Green is in there safely. Eric Vasquez stepping up in the biggest of moments with a 2-out, bases loaded, 3 RBI double. As Mr. Unwritten does it again. Eric Vasquez with one of the biggest swings of the season as the Bulldogs are alive and well now here in the bottom of the 5th. And now time going to be called by Coach Diaz. And it looks like we're going to have a pitching change. Eric Vasquez making some noise here on senior night. Big time swing for number 7. And the Bulldogs are now only trailing by 2. Please stay with us. Welcome back to Cod Isbell Field. Eric Vasquez just delivered one of the biggest hits of the season. As now Hayden Kessering will stand in, facing off against the new pitcher on the mound for the Gents. It's number 17, Aiden Rychek, replacing Hardy. Man, that was a heck of a swing from number 7, Eric Vasquez. Liner over the head of the third baseman, down towards the fence, and all 3 runs come across the score. Meanwhile, with 2 out, trying to keep the rally going, that one's going to drop foul, thankfully, for Hayden Kessering, who's 1 for 2 with an infield single and a strikeout here in game number 2. Trying to get some numbers here on Rychek. Is on the season. He is. Oh, Kessering grounded to the third. Can he beat it out? It pulls him off the bag. Bulldogs will take that. See what they rule that one, but Hayden Kessering is able to reach and also able to advance Vasquez. Let's say he reached on the infield single again. Runs at the corners for Xavier Arias, and they have a chance to add on a couple more and try to tie this tie this game up perhaps with a good swing in the gap from Arias. As he looks at a first pitch strike. A 1 count here to Arias. 2 outs, runners on the corners. Looking to pick up where Eric Vasquez left off. Arias chops it foul. 0-2. That one high and outside for ball 1. Easy to lay off there from number 42. Vasquez at third, Kesselring at first. 1-2 count to the Bulldog third baseman. Arias chops this one and also will go foul, so we'll keep on fighting against Rychek. Rychek on the year, ERA at 8.71, making his 13th appearance. Has started 1 game this year, but mostly a bullpen guy for the Gents. Pitched over 20 innings. Opposing batters hit .310 against. So Rychek not having a great season compared to last year. But there he gets a big strikeout on Arias. So that'll hold the damage to just 3 runs that inning. The Bulldogs unable to get any more, but they do get the 3 runs thanks to Eric Vasquez. It's 5-3. The Dogs back in it. We'll go top 6. Please stay with us. Welcome back to Cottisville Field. Top of the 6th. 5-3 our score. JT Taylor has the lead cut in a little bit to help him out. As this one out the deep right, Carson Drain makes the play look routine down that right field line for out number 1. As the Bulldogs retire Goins right there on the loud out number 1. And now number 11, Braden Morse, will step back in. 0 for 2 today. 1-1 count here to the Gents second baseman getting the start here in game 2. Swinging a miss there is Taylor finding a groove again. He's ahead 1-2. And it's strike 3. Swinging is JT Taylor. He's got it going right now. Gets another strikeout. Third in his last 5 at-bats. As now he'll face Livesey back in the top of the order. Livesey is 2 for 3 in this one. A couple of base hits and a run scored. First pitch missed, but that one does not. It's 1-1. This one blooped in to left field. It's going to get down for a 2-out base hit. Third straight hit for Livesey. And he keeps staying alive for Centenary. Quick check on Livesey at first, as Menard's now back up. That strike laid in there from JT Taylor in the first pitch. 0-1. This one flowing out and going to get down that third base line. And that's going to score another Gent run. A 2-out RBI double from Clay Menard. And the Gents answer as they push the lead back to 3. So Livesey scores from third and Menard to second, with 2 outs now for Alex Miller. Breaking ball there, popped up. Taylor gets a good one, post in foul territory, makes a catch. And that's going to end the top of the 6th. The Gents get another run back. It's now 6-3 going to the bottom of the 6th with the Bulldogs try to respond once again. Please stay with us.
Texas Lutheran University, we believe a better world is possible, and it all starts with you. For more than a century, we've been preparing students just like you to follow their dreams and embrace their potential. With small class sizes to facilitate relationship building and affordable tuition, we're committed to you. Because at TLU, you're not just a student, you're part of a community. TLU. Learn boldly, live to inspire. Learn more at tlu.edu.
Welcome back to Cottersville Field. Adam Peavy at the plate. 0-1 count here. And I'll make it 0-2 as he's facing off against Rychek for the first time. That one bouncing away behind the plate. One-two count here. The pitch to Peavy. This one line to short, and the play not made over there by, I believe that was Boone, as Peavy will reach on the hit. They just got into the outfield there. Base hit for Adam Peavy. His first base hit of the ball game. And now that'll bring up Carson Drain, who's still looking for his first base hit here in this series. Is Drain, kind of a jam shot, but that's going to get down. Carson Drain will take it. And that puts two aboard with nobody out. We've been in this spot before. The Bulldogs have had a few innings in both these games where they get two base runners aboard with nobody out, but then haven't done much afterwards. There's a big moment right here to turn things around as Tyler Post now will come up with this situation at hand. So big spot here for Tyler Post. So that one goes outside for ball one. Post in this one, strikeout and hit by pitch. Got a base hit last game. So that one flies foul. Now to play. One count here to Post. Breaking ball does not drop in. It's 2-1 now between Rychek and Post. That one, change up, fouled back off the screen. Count at 2-2. Bulldogs now 20-13 on the year, 9-7, or 10-7. Actually, yeah, 9-7 in the SCAC. While Centenary dropped 17-13, 11-4 after last game. Everyone matters from here on out for these Bulldogs. Trying to make that top four to move to go to Cleburne in the SCAC tournament. Payoff pitch to Post is ball four. Tyler Post earns a really good walk there. He stays disciplined and earns that one. That sets things up for Chase Bourgeois with the bases loaded, and now we'll have time call from Coach Diaz to talk things over. Please stay with us. We'll be right back. That one lined into left field. Chase Bourgeois will bring home a couple more TLU runs. As Peavy and Drain both come across to score. Another clutch at bat from this TLU lineup. And we're back to a one-run game. Big time at bat there for Chase Bourgeois. He continues to have a heck of a series. Post moves up to second, but yeah, Peavy and Drain both score. It is 6-5 here at Cod Isabel. And now Asher Brunell back up, filling in for Mason Cadeau, who got hurt in his last at-bat. Again, hoping Mason is all right after that scary incident at the plate. Now here we are 1-0 with Asher Brunell showing bunt right now. Trying to get down a good one. A bouncer to try to go to 3 with it. And they get post at third. So score that a fielder's choice on that bunt attempt from Brunell. And not quite what the Bulldogs wanted as they get the lead runner. Post is out at third for out number 1. But Bourgeois at second and Brunell at first. Got a lot more speed now on the base pass with the outfielder and shortstop. And now Chance Green back up. With 1 out and 2 on. One out here in the top or bottom of the 6th. 6-5 our score. There's that one. It was low for Green, ball 1. Green today grounded into a double play his first time and then was hit by a pitch last time and later scored. That one again missing, so 2-0. That's Green doing a good job working the count here. Cut fastball popped up. Shallow right. That's not going to be able to advance the runners. Although Sen Bourgeois actually. Chase digging for 3. He's got it. And into second goes Benell as well. The Bulldogs continue to excel on the base pass. They have done a great job staying aggressive on these outfield flies. I did not think they would send Bourgeois, but Coach Parrish sent him. And Chase on a horse able to get there safely. A nice job by Benell getting into second. Kind of sneakily there at the end of the play. So both runners put themselves in scoring position. For now, Eric Vasquez with 2 down. Vasquez came up clutch last time. Can he do it again? As he takes that first pitch for ball 1. This one popped up towards foul territory. Will it get out of play? Actually still in play, and that's going to be caught. Vasquez can't quite do it again. As the Bulldogs do get a couple runs back. Unable to take the lead, but it is now a 6-5 ball game as we got a good one going to the top of the 7th. Don't go anywhere, fans. Please stay with us. Welcome back to Cottesville Field. On one count here to number 12, Austin Benoit. Good pitch there from JT, makes it 0-2 as Taylor has been pitching well as of late. A long game 2 here. A high scoring affair on both sides. Both teams kind of trading runs right now. It's been exciting. 12 hits for the Gents to the TLU Bulldogs 9. 6-5 our score in favor of Centenary. Neither team really giving an inch to the other. As we're now in the top of the 7th. It's Benoit, Boone, and Wickland due up for the Gents. This one kind of lined out to right field, and Drain misjudged it. It's going to go over his head all the way to the wall, and it's going to be an easy stand-up double for Austin Benoit to lead off this 7th inning, as he is now 3 for 4 today. So after that leadoff double, that'll set things up for number 16, Joby Boone. See what the shortstop can do here. No hits yet today for him, but he has reached base once on a fielder's choice. 0 for 3 today. First pitch goes high for ball 1. One bounces away for ball 2. Taylor going deep into this one. Bulldogs trying to ride their starters as long as they can. 2-0 count here. Look back to second, now the pitch from Taylor. And on low, ball 3. We do have a couple of arms warming up in that Bulldog bullpen, but we'll have to wait and see when Coach Palmer wants to make a decision. JT Taylor having to focus on getting a strike here. Here comes the 3-0. And does not get the call. Wow. That was a close one there, but they'll say a 4-pitch walk, as Boone will take his base. And now 2 aboard with nobody out for the man that's been swinging the hottest bat in the Centenary lineup today. It's the freshman Walker Wickland. As now Coach Palmer will call it time. We'll be right back. Welcome back to Cottesville Field. Nolan McInvale gets the call out of the bullpen to take over for JT Taylor, who pitched through 6 innings of this one. Now bunt being shown by number 18, Wickland. I know it's a obvious bunt spot, but shoot, with the way he's been swinging the bat, he's 3 for 3 in this one with an RBI base hit. A couple more base hits on top of that, and then last game was 3 for 4 or 2 for 4 with a double and a base hit. I mean, he's had multiple hit games in both of these games today, but having him bunt here, obviously the guys behind him have hit well as on top of that. But, you know, when you have a guy that's swinging the hottest bat, maybe you want to just have him swing it, but obviously this strategy doesn't hurt either, as the Gents are in a good spot right now with 2 runners aboard and nobody out. Bunt here, that one's popped up, and Arias won't be able to get over there in time, but make it a 2-1 count. Bunt being shown again here. As Wickland gets down a pretty good one down the third base line, Arias will play it, and that throw is not going to get there in time. Post, make sure to not let it scoot by him. But that is going to be a reach there on the bunt attempt from Wickland. And that'll load the bases with still nobody out. Not much McInvale can really do there. This first at bat he has, and now facing off against number 25. It's Colin Pitts, the sophomore from Lufkin. RBI sac fly earlier, 0 for 2, struck out last time. Got the bases loaded here with nobody out. As McInvale will resettle in here as gets him to foul off the first one. Well, McInvale this year has been the top guy out of the bullpen for the Bulldogs, 3.03 ERA, making his 16th appearance. That's most of any Bulldog pitcher. He's pitched 38 innings, just 13 earned runs given up for him this year. Opposing batters hitting .252 against the Poth product, as that one, though, got away from him, as that'll be a wild pitch that allows a run to come across for Centenary. That's been Benoit, as Boone moves to third and Wickland to second, with the count at 1-1, as that ball was just too high for Chance Green to play it. So back to a 2-run game at 7-5 Centenary. Bulldogs still needing 3 outs, as the Gents have their foot on the gas pedal right now. 1-1, flown foul to make it 1-2. One-two pitch from McInvale outside for to even the count up 2-2. The 2-2 grounded. That'll hold the runner at third. Arias tries to make that tag at third. He wanted to get that lead runner. I like the aggressiveness from Arias, but now Bulldogs still outless, as Pitts will reach right there. Base is backloaded again, still nobody out, as now it's number 24 going. It's about the only positive situation right now for McInvale in this Bulldog defense is you at the bottom of the order you're dealing with right now. That's going to the catcher, fouls it off. And McInvale hasn't really been his fault through his first 2 at-bats. I mean, he got a tough bunt laid down, and then that one, he get a ground ball, but Arias tries to get the tag at third, nearly got it, but came up empty, and now here you are, the bases loaded still with nobody out. 0-1, McAvale goes outside with it. It's 1-1. This one flown out into center. Bednell underneath it. Actually, that's Kesselring. That's going to be deep enough to score a run. So the Bulldogs finally get their first out, but comes in the form of an RBI sac fly for Goins as Boone scores from third. Wickland, though, stays at second and Pitts at first. There's your first out, and now you have a pinch hitter here for Morse. Actually, no, it still is Morse. The freshman from Pearland is back up 0 for 3 today. And McAvale would love a ground ball here. Again, with the way the TLU bats have been going as well, this 3-run lead doesn't seem too daunting at all, really, with Bulldogs having 3 innings left to make up for it. They haven't led here in Game 2, but they've been close numerous times. They keep on chipping away after Centenary responds. They've really been back and forth these last few innings as they haven't had a half inning in a while without a run scored. A 1 bunt popped up, and Chance Green underneath it. And the Bulldogs will most certainly take that as Morse is retired on the P2. Really good out there for the Bulldogs, what they needed. And now 2 down with 2 on. First pitch from McInville misses for ball 1. This one blooped in as Bednell cannot come up with it. The throw in to third, not going to get him out, and that's going to score another Centenary run. And that's Wickland coming across. An RBI base hit there for Livesey as he continues to swing a hot bat in this one. That's his 4th straight hit. And now he gets the RBI. As that puts Pitts at third and Livesey at first. Centenary back up 4 again as they push the lead out to 4. As they just keep having a response for every TLU response. Now it's Menard back up. Had an RBI double last time. He swung a good bat today. 3 for 4. A home run away from the cycle. Take a look if Menard's had a homer this year. He does not. Third baseman, definitely more of a contact guy. Has some good speed as well, but maybe he has that power in his game. As he does get a lot of extra base hits. But a homer would secure the cycle for him. So that's something to look out for. One 0 count here to the Gents 2-hole hitter. Pitch from the lefty McInville finds his zone. 1-1. Now they count 2-1 here. Two from McInville finds a zone. Strike 2. Count will go full, 3-2. Big pitch up coming here for McInville. Lefty versus lefty here. Payoff pitch, fouled away. Full count, another one fouled away, so we'll try it again. As Menard really working the count here against the lefty reliever. Payoff pitch again. This one driven out high and deep to left, but goes foul. Not a bad swing there towards opposite field by Menard, but was a bit too late on it. Runners will head back to the bags, and we'll try our fourth straight payoff pitch. That one low. Oh, drop third strike. They'll throw down and get the third out. So strikeout there for McInville to get out of the inning, but 3 more runs come across for Centenary. It's back to a 4-run lead for the Gents. 9-5 our score. We'll go bottom 7. Please stay with us. Welcome back to Cottage Isabel Field. Hayden Kesselring leading off this inning for the Bulldogs as this first pitch will be fouled backwards. This number 17, Aiden Rychek, goes back to work for the Gents. Kesselring, a senior out of New Braunfels. This pitch goes outside, even the count at 1-1. Bulldogs have scored 5 runs through the last 2 innings and going to need some more here once again to close the gap. As that one runs inside and gets Kesselring on the hip, and he'll shrug it off and jog on over to first. That's one way to start. So Kesselring reaches for the 3rd straight time, and now Xavier Arias back up. 0 for 3 in this one, but had kind of a slow start back in game 1, but then came on late to lead the comeback. Very likely we could see something like this again as X steps in with a runner on and nobody out. As he looks at a first pitch ball a bit outside. That one low and away for ball 2. Count goes to 3-0 now. 9-5 our score here at Cod Isabel Field. Bulldogs took game 1 9-2, and if you missed the first one of this doubleheader, it's a big time win, but they definitely, the Bulldogs unable to complete the comeback here. They're going to need that game 3, as they definitely have to win both of these next 2 series, at least 2-1 each respectively, to give themselves a good shot of making conference tournament, as Arias now looking at a full count, 3-2. Three-two pitch flown out to right field, and the play is made for out number 1. Kessling will stay at first, and now Adam Peavy back up. This one for Peavy, lined into left field. Good rip there from Adam Peavy. First pitch swinging, and he's got a base hit. Back-to-back singles for Peavy. And that puts Kessling to second. 2 on now for Carson Drain and just 1 out. And now time going to be called from Coach Diaz as they'll have a chat at the mound. Welcome back to Cod Isabel Field. Coach Diaz still rolling with Rychek. I'm going to quick chat with him. A couple of arms are warming up in that Centenary bullpen. 0-1 goes outside to even the count up. As Drain 1 for 3 in this one. Got his first base hit and on base appearance in that last at bat. As that hopefully can carry over into this at bat as Drain getting his confidence back here. 1-1 count against Rychek, and that one bounces in the dirt for ball 2. Bulldogs with 8 outs remaining in this one. Got plenty of time to mount this 4-run comeback, as they've been able to manufacture runs as well. It's more if the Bulldog pitching staff can work it to they can keep the Gents in the single digits with their runs, because that will only help. And you got to get some of them back right here. 2 on and only 1 out. You got Kessling at second and Peavy at first. 3-1. And a good-looking change up there that gets the call. The count will go full. It's a big-time pitch there for Rychek. This one chopped towards the middle of the infield. Slow roller. They get the tag at 2. They won't get it at 1. I thought Peavy might have been able to beat that one out as well. For a second, it looked like every base runner could be safe, but they get Peavy at second. Drain beats out the throw to first. A nice play over there at short, though, from Boone. So now Tyler Post will come up after the fielder's choice from Carson Drain. Runners at the corners, 2 down. Big chance for the postman to deliver. Post facing the righty, Rychek. Tyler, a big swing, but pops it up, way up. Shallow right. And the play is made for out number 3. This Post comes up empty-handed, and the Bulldogs strand a couple of base runners to go to the top of the 8th. Still down 4. Please stay with us. Welcome back to Cottesville Field. Top of the 8th for the Gents is Alex Miller at the plate. Looking at a 1-1 count. Miller swinging there and misses a bit of it. He fouls it away. Makes it 1-2. This one driven down the line at the left, and that's going to get down. Extra bases for Alex Miller to lead off the inning.
That'll do it here, folks.
So Nolan McInville gives up the leadoff double. And not the start to the inning the Bulldogs wanted. 16 hits now for the Gents in this one. It's been an offensive explosion from Centenary here in Game 2. There's a reason they lead the conference in team batting average. Now a pretty good bunt laid down. Arias, the throw is in time though. So a sacrifice from Benoit is successful. Now we got Joby Boone back up. with a runner at third and only one out. Gents up 4, but they would love to push the lead even further to secure a Game 2 victory and even up the series. Reaching for one here and line drive foul. Out of play, it's 1-1. This one chopped towards short. Bourgeois will cut it off. A look at third to hold the runner and makes the throw for out number 2. So now they're going to take Wickland off here. Interesting decision there. He's been one of the hottest bats for the Gents today, but they call upon number 32, Miles Keith, the freshman who we saw in the 9 spot in Game 1. So Keith getting an opportunity here. We're just getting some extra reps, as I think Coach Diaz must be feeling pretty confident that his Gents are going to take this one. Keith swings through that first pitch for strike 1. Trying to score Miller from third, as any insurance runs would help if you're a Centenary fan right now. 0-1 from McInvale, drifts a bit outside. Count goes even. Swing and a miss as McInvale blows the fastball by him. It's 1-2. Miller at third, 2 down. Gents ahead by 4. Pitch there, fouled off as Keith will keep fighting to stay alive. Jammed here down the third baseline. Tough play for Arias. He cuts it off. The throw down is made. Xavier Arias with a heck of a play made at third, and Post with a long stretch gets it done. Nice play there from the third baseman Arias to end the inning, as we will go bottom 8. The score still 9-5. Please stay with us. Welcome back to Cottisville Field. Bottom 8. Chase Bourgeois leading off this inning for TLU. It's 7, 8, 9 due up. Bourgeois, Bunnell, and Green. A 1 count here to the Bulldog shortstop. Count goes now 1-2 as Slider finds his own again as Rychek's had that pitch working tonight. He's done a really good job out of the bullpen for the Gents. That one just a bit too far outside. Makes it 2 balls, 2 strikes. Two low and away for ball 3, and the count will go full. Payoff pitch incoming. Bourgeois, hard grounder to short. Boone to his left, making the throw over is Boone to get out number 1. And now just 5 outs left for the Bulldogs as here comes Asher Bunnell back up. First pitch, slider again, gets the outside part of the plate. He's had that thing working. So count is 0-1. Bunnell hard grounder down the third base line, but home plate umpire says foul. Bunnell down the count 0-2. Trying to claw his way out of this count as he pops this one up towards first base. Miller underneath it for out number 2. Now Chance Green will come up with the bases empty and 2 out. Green, the senior from Round Rock, Stony Point. One of the many seniors honored pregame. Try to give a shout out down the list here after this pitch for the Bulldog seniors that were honored. Number 2, Dylan Swanson, the senior from Katy. Johnny Garza Jr., the senior right-handed reliever for the Bulldogs this year. Of course, Eric Vasquez, Carson Drain, Asher Bernot, who we just saw, Trevor Cones, JT Taylor, Coker Novosad Wagner, Hayden Kesselring, along with Chance Green at the plate right now. Brendan Beard, of course, who we saw in Game 1. And then Tyler Post, the last one to name off as Green gets aboard. So thanks to the hit by pitch, Chance Green reaches again. Second time he's been hit today in this same game. But that gets a base runner aboard to keep the inning alive for Eric Vasquez, who had a massive at-bat a couple of plate appearances ago, had the 3 RBI double that scored some of the more recent runs, but had to come up again here. Bulldogs not quite out of it, but just 4 outs left to manufacture 4 runs. Got Green at first. 0-1 count. Here comes the pitch to Vasquez from Rychek. Slider outside. 1-1. Usually gone for that outside slider when he's been facing the righties. It's an effective pitch in these matchups, and he's hit his spots well since coming to relief. 1-1 count here. Two one pitch, swung on and missed from Vasquez. It goes to 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Count goes full to Vasquez, 3-2. With 2 out. Big pitch incoming here from Rychek. Pickoff attempt to get Green, and they don't get him. Rychek thought he got him. He kind of timed that one perfectly right as Green took an extra step on that lead. He made that pickoff attempt. Almost a perfect setup there, but didn't quite get him as the inning stays alive, and now back to the payoff pitch. Runner goes. Vasquez, strike 3, swinging. And the Gents close the 8th strong as Rychek has pitched a really solid last 2 innings. And now we go top 9 where the Gents will look to add a few more insurance runs. Please stay with us.
More than dream of a better world. Make it happen with a TLU degree. Texas Lutheran University provides one-on-one opportunities for students to build their college resumes. As freshmen and sophomores, our students are already performing research with a professor, presenting at conferences, and building their portfolios to apply for graduate schools and professional health programs. The world needs you. Answer your calling. TLU. Learn boldly. Live to inspire. Learn more at tlu.edu.
Top 9 we go. 9-5 our score as this first pitch popped up way up. And Vasquez will call off post to make the play just behind first and shallow right to make it out number 1. As that was Pitts popping out. Now Jacob Gauntz will come back up. This one lined down the first base line, and it's fair. Signals the first base umpire. And digging in for 2. He's in there safely. That's Goins with a 1-out double. That is now hit number 17 for the Gents. And number 11, Braden Morse back up. The runner on second and 1 out. Check swing there, but didn't go around. Probably should have, as that's strike one delivered from McInville. Looks like we're just going to finish out this inning regardless. Doesn't get the call there. It's 1-1. This one fouled off. One-two count here against Morse. 0 for 4 today. That one runs inside for ball 2. Count will go full now. 3-2 to Morse as McInville will get ready for this big pitch. And that'll be ball 4. So McInville, after the long at bat, walks Morris as he reaches base for the first time today. That puts runners at first and second now as number 27, Carson Livesey, back up, who is 4 for 5 in this one with 4 straight base hits. The last one he had an RBI on top of it. So he's been a base hit machine here in game 2. A 1 count here for McInville. Lefty versus lefty in this at-bat. First pitch from McInville back up the middle. That's going to get through and bring home another gent run. As run number 10 will come across to score in the form of Gointz. Morse to second and Livesey with another RBI base hit. And that's now 5 straight singles. Now we got number 6, Clay Menard, back up. (2-0) just misses McInville, wondering why he didn't get the call, and it's now 3 balls to no strikes. (3-0), and there's a strike delivered from McInville. Nolan gets the call. 3-1. Back-to-back strikes now for McInville. It goes full again with 1 out and 2 on. 18 hits to 10 between the Gents and the Bulldogs. 10-5 our score. This one deep out to left. Will it go foul? It will. Not a bad swing, though, from Menard. Payoff pitch incoming. 3-2. McInville up high, ball 4. And still only 1 out. Morse to third. Livesay to second. And Menard to first on the walk. And now Alex Miller back up. Doubled his last time. He's 3 for 5 on the day. Oh, 1 here to Miller. A pitch outside. 1-1 with the bases loaded. One pitch runs a bit inside, so 2-1 now. So McInville looking to get these final 2 outs. In the hopes of maybe helping out a TLU comeback in the bottom of the 9th. One runs inside, and the count will go full for a third straight at bat with McInville. Payoff pitch is fouled off by Miller. They'll keep fighting. Try it again here, 3-2. This one popped up way up in foul territory. Post trying to get underneath it. Has room and makes the play for out number 2. And Alex Miller frustrated with that at bat. That's a huge pop up for McInville as the runners stay where they are. And 2 are down. For now, Austin Benoit. A 1 here to Benoit. Bases loaded. This one's fouled away, but it's going to get out of play. Comes the 0-2 pitcher, McInville, a bit high. Kind of a throwaway pitch there as the ball doesn't chase. 1-2, does not get the call in the corner. Makes it go 2-2. Runs inside, no, but gets him. McInville gets the call in the inside corner. Gets the strikeout on Benoit looking. As we will go bottom 9. Gents get one more run across. 10-5 our score. Please stay with us. Welcome back to Cod Isbell. The last night game of the season, just now thinking about it. 10-5 our score, bottom of the 9th. We'll have game 3. It's still to be determined whether it'll be played tomorrow or Sunday. To stay up to date, make sure to follow TLU Baseball or TLU Athletics on both Instagram or Twitter to get any updates on when the next game time will be announced. As Hayden Kelsering at the plate, looking at a 1-2 count. As we already got a couple drizzles falling right now. We said it was going to rain tonight, and games have lasted long enough to where we might get some here to end before we end this ball game. As the count is, I believe, even at 2-2. I should see some fans starting to bring out their umbrellas. I know y'all can't see on the screen, but for the fans that are still out here, I'm going to deal with the elements now as Hayden Kessling will get aboard with a base hit on that strong swing there off of Rychek. Kessling reached base now the last 4 at-bats, so solid game 2 for him. It's really been the pitching here in game 2 that's let down the Bulldogs, obviously, with the 10 runs and nearly 20 hits allowed between Taylor and McInville. That first pitch misses for ball 1. Crazy things have happened here at Cottisville, especially at night. Get things started with a nice leadoff base runner. And you got Xavier Arias at the plate. 0 for 4 here in this game, too, but one swing can turn his day around. Count goes now 1-1. And Arias reaches for that one. 1-2. Good pitch there from Rychek. And now he's back ahead. Arias, hard hit ground ball. That's going to get through as well. Another single into left field as Kesselring and Arias do their jobs of getting on base, and a nice start for TLU. So don't turn off your phones or computers just yet. Here at 10:23 on a Friday night, as now we got time called, and that'll be in the end of the day for ride check. We'll come back to meet the new Centenary pitcher with the Bulldogs making some noise in the bottom of the ninth. Please stay with us. Now to the plate will be number 24, Adam Peavy. As new pitcher on the mound for the Gents to try to close this thing out without anything crazy happening, as Bulldogs get a couple of base runners aboard to start the bottom of the ninth with no outs. His first pitch misses there from the new Gents pitcher. Try to get a number as soon as I can. As Peavy fouls that one off, it's number 35, Jacob Broussard, back in again. Saw Broussard back in game one. Had a good outing out of the bullpen. And now it's called upon again to close things out here. But good thing for the Bulldogs, they got some familiarity with him in the game. As the rain, by the way, has picked up here in this bottom of the ninth. Many of the fans kind of clearing out with the game the way it is and the rain coming down. But don't count out these Bulldogs just yet. 2-1 to Peavy, who's hit well in this one. Back-to-back hits in his two most recent plate appearances. He's 2 for 4 in this one. Facing off against Broussard right now. Peavy swinging a miss, strike 2. Just a foul tipped into the catcher's glove, and now we'll reset for a big pitch number 5 upcoming. Kesselring at second. Arias at first with a big lead. Peavy jam shot. Gonna go foul towards that Gents bullpen. Stays at 2-2. Broussard, the 6-foot sophomore from Houston, Texas. Straight Jesuit college prep. Got a good program over there. As Peavy fouls off another one. Trying to get himself going right here. Any fans still out there listening, we appreciate you sticking with us through these long doubleheaders. Hopefully watching some good baseball as well. As a ground ball here to short, a bobble at second. They do get the out at second base, but they don't turn two as Peavy is going to reach on the fielder's choice. Well, there's out number one for the Gents. Kesselring's now at third, Peavy at first. As there's a bobble there at second base by Morse. And now Carson Drain will come up. Drain 1 for 4 with a base hit and a run scored. One on count here to Drain. Bulldogs trying to chip away and maybe start a comeback. Drain into the gap, a pretty good swing, and that's going to get down. Carson Drain with the big gapper. They're going to send home Peavy as well. The throw-in's going to be close, but Adam Peavy is in there safely. A throw down to second to check on Drain, and Carson Drain, how about that? A 2-run RBI double with only one out. Big-time swing by Drain. Scores both Kessering and Peavy, who just got in there in time. So make it 10-7 with another runner in scoring position for Tyler Post. There's 2 runs, and now you need 3 more. Help supply a couple. Now, Drain at second. Maybe the rain started to help the Bulldogs. Who knows? Post, though, pops it up. And, trouble with it. A drop for Centenary. And the first error of the ball game could not come at a worse time.
Yo, we might come back.
So things get more and more interesting as we move into this bottom of the ninth. The rain might have had something to do with that, but shortstop called off Morse, the second baseman. That was the shortstop Boone unable to make the play. It drops in for Post on the E6. So Tyler is aboard despite what would look like a pop out for a second. And now Coach Palmer will call time to bring over his base runners as well as Chase Bourgeois. Take a quick break. So back in action here, Chase Bourgeois at the plate, facing off against Broussard. Again, I mentioned Broussard pitched well when he came in relief last game, but it might actually help the Bulldogs the fact that they see a familiar face out there. Got Drain at second, Post at first for Chase Bourgeois, who's played well tonight. Here in Game 3, he's 3 for 4, The base hit and a 2 RBI base hit in his most recent successful plate appearance. And shout out to the fans that are still stuck around. Many fans left after the rain and the scoreboard was, but bulk of the TLU Bulldog fans still here to witness perhaps one of the best comebacks of the season. Of course, still got a long ways to go, but TLU doing their best to make things interesting right now. Came into this top of the ninth down 10-5. Got a couple of runs off a double from Carson Drain, who's still at second. And then Tyler Post just reached on the error on what would have been a pop-out. But the ball was dropped. And now here's Bourgeois. Foul tipping that one. It goes 2-2. Bourgeois at the plate. Bunnell awaits on deck. Got a runner in scoring position along with Post at first. Only one out. Couple of arms warming up in that Centenary bullpen. Kind of waiting for any moment. 2-2 to Bourgeois. And looks at that one in the dirt. Ball 3. And you would love a walk here if you can get it. If you're Chase. Let the pitcher get you on base for you. Payoff pitching coming, 1 out. And that one outside from Broussard, ball 4. And the bases are loaded. Do not go anywhere, folks. This game looked out of reach a couple minutes ago, but not quite right now. Bases loaded, only 1 out. Drain at third, Post at second. Bourgeois at first after he draws the walk after being down 1-2 in the count. And now it's Asher Bunnell who came in relief of Mason Godot, who got hurt a couple of at-bats prior. Bunnell, now his 3rd time up. Hasn't done a whole lot yet, but Asher Bunnell, a blooper, bounces off the leg, and Bunnell's going to get in safely. What is happening right now at Cott Isbell Field? It looked like a solid swing off the bat, but it kind of popped up awkwardly. Another mistake in the middle of the infield from Centenary. Get a quick look at the replay here. As Drain does score, I'm curious what they call it. Kind of chopped immediately off the ground. A tough ground ball to play as it popped up high. As I think Bunnell kind of hit that straight into the dirt in front of the plate, and it popped up all the way to short. So they're going to score that an infield single for Bunnell. It's now 10-8. So this comeback is very much a real thing right now. 3 runs across, just 2 more needed, and the bases are loaded with only 1 out. And now we got, I believe, a pinch hitter here for Chance Green. Try to get you a number there. Yeah, it's number 18. I think that's Helpenstill in there. Yeah, Garrett Helpenstill, who has hit a walk-off base hit a couple weekends ago here at Cott Isbell. So he is capable in these clutch spots, still recovering from that dislocated shoulder. So here's Helpenstill, the sophomore, in 1-1 count. Helpenstill bouncing at the plate. 2-1. So neither Rychek or Broussard helping out the Gents here in the bottom of the 9th. And with each poor play going against Centenary, the more the Bulldogs can feed off the momentum. Post is at third. Bourgeois at second. Asher Bunnell at first. You have your 2 fastest guys furthest away from the plate, so the Bulldogs in a good spot. 2-1. This one back up the middle by Helpin. Still going to be a tough play, though. Tag 1. The throw to first in time. And wow. The Gents turn 2 in dramatic fashion to end things and stop the comeback attempt. Helpenstill with a hard ground ball that was a perfect double play ball. They tagged Bunnell while he was on the move to second, and the throw was in time. Probably the worst possible spot that ball could have gone. And a very tough way to end things in what was an exciting Game 2 of this series. 10-8 is your final. The Bulldogs had all the momentum going their way, and then one swing of the bat fixed things for Centenary, and a big sigh of relief coming from the Gents as they bounce back and take Game 2. 10-8 is your final, and we'll have the rubber match Game 3. You see right now both the coaching staffs talking about probably when we'll have Game 3. Not sure if we'll know here the next few minutes, but regardless, any fans out there following on the socials for TLU Baseball on Instagram or Twitter, we'll probably find out either later tonight. Probably later tonight most likely, so be on the lookout for that. But that's the final, 10-8, in a game that was coming down to the wire, but Centenary escapes with the double play as the Bulldogs will be back at it here sometime later this weekend. Game 3 will be here soon. So we thank you all for listening here tonight for this exciting doubleheader. Easton Allen signing off. Have a great rest of your evening.